Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna show you how I paint feathers on on the feather. This is a turkey feather, and I'm gonna paint a scarlet macaw. It's our national bird in Honduras, and this animal is native to humid green forest in Central America. I really love the colors of this bird. When I used to be a kid, we used to see them everywhere flying. So I'm gonna explain to you what I'm doing. I'm putting pieces of tape on the back of the feather. This is gonna help you to support the feather when you're painting, so the feather's hair doesn't move when you're doing it. It's better to do it by pieces, so when you're done, you remove it. You have to remove it one by one so you don't destroy what you have done. If you want to get these turkey feathers, I think they sell them online. I didn't buy them. I hike almost every weekend. So what I did here, I paint the scarlet macaw on my book. Then I paint another one in a piece of paper, and then I cut it. Now I'm gonna tape it on the feather. Just a little piece of tape. You don't need to really put too much. I'm gonna place it here, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to mark the outline using a very thin long brush. I used a Princeton brand number 3, but you can use, I think other people use number 1 or 2, but I mean it all depends the brand. So if you want to find these feathers when you go hiking, actually you have to look around a lot, like moving your head side by side. I do that all the time. The feathers, usually I find them in springtime. I'm not sure if it's because maybe the turkeys change their feathers according to the weather. So I've been very lucky. I have found other kinds also, and I have so many. These kind of big ones, I have probably 20. So I am really planning and painting and doing a lot of stuff. Now I'm going to, now that I'm done with the outline, I'm going to apply a base of white color. And I'm trying to brush in one direction. I'm not putting water to the paint because I want it to be thick. After this, let it dry for a bit before you start putting the other colors. Now I'm going to outline the bird all around and some of the feathers also. I might be making some changes along the way, but at least I have it right now as a reference. So 2 years ago, I took pictures of the macaws when I went to the Mayan ruins, and from the pictures that I took, I paint this one. The Mayan ruins that I'm talking about are from Honduras. So now I will begin with the red color, starting from the head all the way to a little bit down of the shoulders. My brush now is number 2 from the brand Curry. And as you can see, my strokes are a little bit short because I'm trying to detail the feathers. Also, I'm going to paint some of the feathers from the tail. Some will be red, others will be blue. The macaw has very long, it has a very long tail, and the feathers are color blue, like a navy blue and red. And like a couple of like a sky blue also. I am outlining some black lines right now just as a reference, but I might not be following all of them because as I progress on my painting, then I will notice some mistakes. So you'll see. I will start now painting the yellow part. The yellow feathers are in between the red and the blue. I'm using like a yellow yolk color. And I'm not using water in my paintings because I want uh, the paint to be a little bit hard on the feather. I will detail also some yellow color on the red because there are usually you can see some little yellow parts of the feathers in between the red, and you will see the same thing of the blue feathers in between the yellow. As I mentioned before, I am taking reference from the pictures that I took. Now I am putting this little like a half moon blue color on the yellow, and then I will create some dark yellow lines to outline the feathers, to detail them. And by doing that, I changed the brush to number 3 again of the Princeton. I really don't know in what other form I can explain to you about the brushes because I didn't go to school. I'm not a professional. I paint as a hobby, and this is what I know. So I am just showing what I know. Now we're gonna start painting the navy blue. I started painting, I don't even remember when I started painting like this, but probably 7 years ago, as a hobby, I started painting rocks, and then I got those canvas frames. Then I paint a wall of my bedroom. Then I paint other things, and this is what I do once in a while, and it really relaxed me a lot. It takes a lot of patience to do it. It took me about 2 hours to paint this one, so I know the video, I mean, many people want to watch a very short video, but painting takes a lot of time. And here's where I noticed that I made a mistake because the blue feathers must be long as they approach the tail. So I'm doing some changes here right now, and I'm making the blue feathers longer. So in my family, there are a couple of people that actually paint. One of my uncles, my grandpa, and my mother does it as a hobby also. So I guess it runs in the family that we do this. And now at the end, I gonna make the details, like the little thin line that it should be in between the feather to make it seem real. and the little details that they have to go. And let it dry before you frame it if you're gonna do it. And don't forget to remove the tape from the back and do it one by one so you don't ruin your project. And here it is now, my first Scarlett Macaw. Not bad for the first time, I guess. Thank you for watching and see you again. Bye.